How can digital money you can't touch be worth anything? It's a question a lot of people are asking. Today, we're going to break down exactly why Bitcoin has value and why millions of people trust it, even though you can't hold it in your hand. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In our last couple of videos, we explored what Bitcoin is and how it works. If you missed those, I highly recommend checking them out first. But now for the big question, why does Bitcoin actually have value? If it's just numbers on a screen, why are people paying thousands of dollars for it? Let's dive in and make it super simple. To understand Bitcoin's value, we first need to talk about what gives anything value. Think about the paper money in your wallet. That piece of paper isn't inherently valuable. It costs pennies to make, but you can trade it for a coffee or a meal. Why? Because we, as a society, trust that it's worth something. It's a shared belief. It's the same reason monopoly money is worthless outside of the game, but a real dollar bill is accepted everywhere. Value comes from a combination of three key things: trust, usefulness, and scarcity. If enough people agree that something has these qualities, it becomes valuable. Bitcoin ticks all three of these boxes. Comment below if this makes sense so far. Let's start with the first one: scarcity. This is one of Bitcoin's most powerful features. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin in existence. That's it. It's written into its core code, and it cannot be changed. Now compare that to traditional money, like the US dollar. Governments can and do print more money whenever they see fit. When more money is created, the value of each dollar you hold goes down. That's called inflation, and it's why the price of things tends to go up over time. Bitcoin is different. Because there's a fixed supply, it can't be inflated away. It's often called digital gold for this reason. Imagine if there were only 21 million pieces of a unique digital artwork, and everyone in the world wanted one. That limited supply is what creates immense value. Bitcoin's scarcity is guaranteed. Next up is usefulness, or what experts call utility. So, what can you actually do with Bitcoin? Its main purpose is to be a global, borderless payment system. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to send $100 from the US to a family member in another country. Using a traditional bank or a wire service, this could take several days and cost you some pretty high fees. With Bitcoin, you can send that same amount of value across the globe in a matter of minutes, often for a much lower cost. It's like being able to email money directly to someone, instead of having to put a check in the mail and wait. This ability to move value quickly and efficiently across borders without needing a middleman like a bank makes it incredibly useful for millions of people. Now that might sound a little risky, sending money without a bank. This brings us to our third point: security. Bitcoin's security doesn't come from a single company or government. Instead, it's secured by a massive global network of thousands of computers. When a transaction is made, it's broadcast to this network, and all these computers work together to verify that it's legitimate before adding it to the public ledger. You can think of it like a giant digital notebook that everyone can see and verify, but no one can change. This decentralized system makes it almost impossible for anyone to cheat, create fake Bitcoins, or spend money they don't have. No single person or organization is in control, which is a key part of the trust people have in it. If any of this feels confusing, now is a great time to pause and rewatch the last minute or so. It's a new concept, so take your time. So we have scarcity, usefulness, and security. But what really ties it all together is the growing community and demand. Bitcoin's value has grown because more and more people believe in it. Millions of individuals, thousands of businesses, and even some governments are now using or holding Bitcoin. This creates a powerful network effect. Think about a social media platform. It isn't very valuable when only a few people are on it. But as millions, then billions of people join, its value skyrockets because it becomes more useful and influential. The same principle applies to Bitcoin. The more people who join the network, trust it, and use it, the more valuable it becomes. Its value is a direct reflection of its growing global adoption. Let's circle back to that digital gold comparison because it's a really helpful way to think about Bitcoin. For thousands of years, people have used gold as a way to store value. Why? Because it's scarce, it's durable, and it's hard to find. Bitcoin shares these traits, but in the digital world, it's scarce, with its 21 million limit. It's durable because it exists on a decentralized network that can't be shut down. And new Bitcoins are created through a process called mining, which is like a high-tech version of prospecting for gold. It requires a lot of computing power and electricity. But here's the key difference. While gold is heavy and hard to transport, Bitcoin is weightless and can be sent anywhere in the world with an internet connection in minutes. This makes it a modern, digital alternative for storing and transferring value. Now let's address a couple of common doubts people have. A big one is, Bitcoin is worthless because it's not physical. I can't hold it. But think about it. Most of our money today is already digital. When you check your bank balance on an app, you're just looking at numbers on a screen. You use a debit card to pay for things. You're not handing over physical cash. We already live in a world where most value is digital. Another common idea is, it's only valuable because people speculate on it. While speculation is part of it, the same is true for many traditional assets like gold, fine art, and even real estate. Their prices are also driven by what people believe they're worth and future demand. Ultimately, value in any system, digital or physical, comes down to shared belief, trust, and demand. Comment below if this makes sense. Let's do a quick visual recap to tie it all together. Bitcoin has value because of a powerful combination of factors. First, you have scarcity, a fixed supply of only 21 million coins that can't be changed. This scarcity leads to usefulness. It's a fast, global way to send value without needing a bank. That usefulness is supported by security, a decentralized network that makes it incredibly hard to cheat the system. This combination of scarcity, usefulness, and security creates growing demand from people and businesses all over the world. And all of these things together are what give Bitcoin its value. So, in short, Bitcoin has value because it's scarce, useful, secure, and trusted by a growing global community. It's a new kind of money built for a digital world. If this video helped you finally understand why Bitcoin is worth something, please hit that subscribe button for more simple breakdowns of crypto basics. Let me know in the comments if this all makes sense now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.